Hey everyone, welcome back for another video. Today we're going to look at the Logitech G19s gaming keyboard. So I'm going to show you guys around and show you guys how to set up and my thoughts and opinions. So these retail for about $200. You can probably get them cheaper from eBay or Amazon, but I got it from the direct website, which is about $199. So let's get into it. I'm going to take off this camera off the tripod, so it might be a little shaky because I'll shoot on handheld on a 50mm lens, so I won't really have much zooming options. But let's take a quick glimpse of the keyboard itself. You can see it's a pretty nice looking keyboard. It has an LCD display, and I'll get to that a little later. So right now I have it set up to neon green or just green to match with my Razer Blade Pro gaming laptop. And you can change it to many different colors. It probably has like the whole rainbow. You can basically taste the rainbow on these keyboard. So yeah, this is the G19s model. There is a G19, but this is a little step up to it. It's not much difference, but it is some step ups. So on the left side of the keyboard, it has your macros and stuff like that. It's your M1, M2, M3, MR, and the gaming mode, which is right here. You can switch that on and off. Gaming mode is basically for to disable some keys like the Windows key. Let's say you're in the game and you accidentally hit the Windows key, it will kind of exit out of your game and make you die, and you will get mad. So enabling the gaming mode disables some keys like that, as well as you got your macros over here. And then we just have your basic keyboard with all the standard keys. And on top right here, it has some menus. This menu are sections to control your LCD display. We'll get that a little later. And then we just have your regular stuff and a number pad. And right here we have your audio control. This is to mute your computer. This is a volume up scroll. You can scroll up to turn the volume up or down, as well as to control your iTunes or whatever music player you have, to pause, stop, fast forward, and rewind and stuff like that. And then we have this button right here which turns on and off the keyboard. It just turns off the light and LCD display. It doesn't really turn off the keyboard. You can still use the keyboard, but it's just like this. It'll basically turn off the whole backlit display stuff, but there it goes. So now let's get into this little LCD display. I'll go back to a tripod view. So there's this little LCD display as right here. As you can see, it does have some minor scratches on here and stuff, but don't mind that. So basically what it does is it allows you to add some features, like you can browse YouTube. There is a YouTube player. It's not the best, but one thing I don't like is it doesn't let you search your video, or maybe it's just I don't know how to do that. But from what I've been using this, I could not find a way to search a video from YouTube. So basically what you have to do is pick videos from top rated, top favorites, most popular, and stuff like that. And the audio comes from goes to your laptop. It doesn't have a built-in speakers or anything. But yeah, there's that feature for YouTube. And there's also a clock. You can view your webcam, so you can stream whatever webcam you have onto here, and you can basically see yourself in this little screen. There's a media player, performance monitor, so you can see your CPU usage. And this is the menu button, so you can click on something, and to go back, you just click that. What else is there? There's Logitech LCD RSS reader. I really do not know what that is, and it's a bunch of words. I don't care about words. Picture viewer, there is that, as well as movie viewer. So you can get some movies onto a folder and transfer it to here. And there's a LCD countdown clock, G series profile selector to control some stuff, like I have League of Legends application installed, so when I play League of Legends it has this little interface right here, and you can download a bunch of them depending what games and stuff you guys use. So that's basically it. It has some cool features right there. It's not a must for gaming, or it's mostly a personal preference, but then now I'm going to show you guys how to control everything, and we're going to switch to my laptop view. So basically, to use all those cool features that the Logitech G19s has, you have to download this program by Logitech, and here's the little interface that it looks like. There's some tabs right here, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the basics. So the home button right here, it'll just show you the quick glimpse of your keyboard, and it'll show you guys all how it looks and stuff like that. And then we have your G commands, where you can customize your commands, like some of the games it has. I have League of Legends, as well as your G1, G2, and so on. The next one's going to be the LCD display, so you can uncheck or check the ones that you want to show up on your LCD display. Sorry, I'm having a little talking functioning. And then the last one, the next one, we have a color mode, where it will allow you to change your colors on your keyboard. So here's a little scroll thing. This allows you to change the color, so once you drag it to each color on the keyboard, it will actually change colors. I'll show you guys that in the next clip, but we can basically change it to all these different colors, and it has different shades of each color. And right here, the little light thing that looks like a snowflake has the dimness settings. So if you can drag it all the way to 0, that will turn off all your lighting on your keyboard. And if you turn it middle, it will be a little dim. And then turning up all the way, it will be the brightest. You can also enable per profile backlighting settings, so you can each have a profile, and if your sister's playing it, it'll turn pink, and if you're playing it, it'll turn a manly color. Pink is a manly color, by the way. So yeah, let's go on to the next part of the video. Also, there is this gaming software licensing, and you don't need to know all that, but let's go on to the next video. So I turned my room lights off, and I'm just showing you guys some colors that this keyboard allows. I kind of just showed you guys on the little computer screen already, but I'm just going to show you guys how it looks in person. So I'm just going to change it to a different color, and we're going to explore around. So there is a mode where you can adjust the dimness. As you can see, we can turn it all off, or make it really dim, or make it all the way bright. Let's go to, there's red. I'm just going to move the whole scroll thing that you guys see, and you'll just see some colors that it allows. I'm going to try to go as slow as possible. But as you can see, it has lots of colors and a lot of different shades of the same color. So it has dark pink and maybe a lighter pink, and has a purplish pink, and you just can control that all with the little scroll thing that I showed you guys. And that's basically it. There is also white, which is kind of normal. It doesn't look the best. But personally, I like either the turquoise, the dark blue or purplish, as well as the neon green. Sometimes pink is cool. Pink is really bright, and it kind of pops out like the red. There's also gray, and this doesn't really look like gray, but this is actually gray. It has more of a pinkish feel, but on the computer screen it shows as gray. Also, if you want to play around with stuff, you can just do this. Yeah, it just does that, but you have to drag around the keyboard, which is not really fun. And you can also do this, which is not also really fun because you have to control it by itself, but that's how it looks. So let's move on to the next part of the video. So the keyboard is powered by a power supply that looks something like this. You have to plug it into your wall jack, and yeah, it does take quite a bit of power. It doesn't really, you don't need to use this to use the keyboard, but it won't have all the features like lighting as well as connectivity to your laptop. So if you want to use all those cool features to customize your keyboard, you might want to just plug that into a wall jack, and that's basically it. You can plug this in here in the USB into the USB slot on your computer. Well, thank you guys for watching this quick little overview / review of the Logitech G19s. I hope it helps some way, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Like the video, just hit it. It takes like 1.7 seconds, and it saves a penguin. Yeah, I like penguins, so don't let them die. Like this video, and subscribe if you guys haven't yet, and I will see you guys next time.